Kupfer. It is almost that time, 4th of July. Okay, I love crafting so much that if I did not take on a reporter/anchor role here at CBS Sacramento and Good Day, I would have been a teacher. But this is my little where I get to channel that. Okay, so these are actually really fun little glasses I found at Wally World, and they're like less than $1 a pop. And so if you're looking for something fun for the kiddos, just sparkle them up a little. But here now we have some free ideas for you to keep the kids busy, and this is what we're going to be working on, some firework artwork. This is very easy to do with a lot of ages. Cute. You can start real young and help them out, or you can get the big kids involved and they could do it themselves. And then maybe you'll give yourself an hour of quiet. Let's be honest, it's more like 5 minutes, but you'll take what you can get, parents, I know it. Okay, so all you do is you take a plastic fork and some paint. Of course, I'm using the washable. Do you think I'm crazy? Okay, and all you do is you take a piece of construction paper and you line the fork out. And look, you just make line after line after line, and they can go around and do this as many times as they want with one color. And I'm just dipping. I'm literally dipping the fork into the paint, and then you just go around and you make a couple little markings there, and I have different forks for each color. Now, I'm sure by the end of this, your paint is not going to look these colors. Yeah. Your table will not look this clean, but that's okay. We are channeling our inner creativity with the kids. And again, you just take the fork, you press it down, and you keep going around and around and around until you make what looks like little firework designs. And this is something, again, you can do with any age kiddo. I think because these are plastic forks, assuming you trust, if you have siblings in your house, you trust the big kid with the little kid, they can help each other out. But I like this because you can also do it on harder construction paper, like a thicker construction paper. You could do it on a canvas where you can actually hang it up in your house year after year. You can keep it in the kids' artwork portfolio, and it can last as a decoration for your display for the next year, which is kind of fun because, you know, the artwork that the kids bring home from the school, while I love it a lot, it's on construction paper that doesn't hold up for very long. So if you do it on a canvas, you can then put it up on your walls. And look at that, you just keep going.
That's so cute.
So at the end, you will have something that looks kind of like this. You can keep it on the paper, you can frame it so that the kiddos get to look at it and know that it's the 4th of July. You can also have them go through and add more details. You can have them put stickers on it. You can have them put some handprints with paint too, so you can go out, have a good time, and celebrate the 4th of July in style. Hopefully you have all of these things in your house, and if not, call Auntie Dina. I'll come on over and help you out. Yeah. But okay, so this was our very simple DIY. Coming up in the next half hour, we're taking things to the next level, and we're doing little ones. I know fireworks can be very stimulating. The noises, all of it can be a lot for kids. So this is a quiet, fun little piece of art that you can have and your kids can play with all day long. And it's not going to be too loud. So I like that for all of you guys. All right, so that's your latest edition of Dina-I-Y 4th of July edition.
That's good stuff, Auntie Dina.
Can you make 150 of those quiet ones and I can hand them out to all my neighbors?
I'll start working on it now, John. Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, Dina, we'll see you in the next hour.
All right, ring in the 4th without all the loud noises and the fireworks, which, by the way, don't have to go until 3 a.m.
Right.
Dina is standing by with a wonderful idea and a all-new Dina-I-Y.
I like that one. Wonderful. Yes, good morning to all of you. So we know the 4th of July, it can be very fun for the family, but also I know some littles, it can be a little overstimulating, right? Sometimes the loud noises, the big bright colors. So I have a very quiet wand activity for parents who maybe just, see, you can barely hear it, right? We like that. And so we are going to make this today. Now, I am using a balloon stick because they do sell these for pretty low cost, but you can also use a straw if you have a straw at home, a coffee stirrer stick. You can even find a stick outside. It's got to be something that is easy for your family. Bippity boppity boo. Okay, so we're going to start with the stick, and then I'm going to actually take some construction paper. I cut out a star, and then I actually used a couple of pieces of paper just to tack it onto the back. I had some glue, and that's all you need to do to stick it to the wand, okay? So now we have the start of our wand. I was able to do a couple pieces of construction paper, but really leave it up to the kiddos to get super creative. You can do a star, you can not do a star, whatever you're feeling like today. Okay, so then you want to take, obviously, the fun stuff, right? The ribbons, and the little fun balls, and even some really fun colors and sparkles. We love sparkles. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the sparkle. We're gonna take these pipe cleaners and we're gonna wrap them around from the top. Here we go. And then the kids can have a really good time with their
look at that.
dexterity. You can keep going. You can go all the way down. You can slink it out like a long little slinky. There you go. So you have a little bit of gold there. Then you're going to take some ribbon. This is hopefully something you have around the house. Really, truly, use what you have. I don't want you to go out and buy anything. So if you don't have this, that's okay. Go to your gift bags. See if anybody's left a little bow attached. Take it apart. That's actually what this is. It's an old bow that I took apart. Then you're going to take the piece of the ribbon, and I put a little construction paper back here to stick the wand to the star. You can actually just start piecing that up through the little gap behind the stick, right? So you keep shoving some of the yarn or your ribbon up through the bottom, and you can take different colors. We're gonna maybe take a little bit of the silver now, and you kind of get the idea, right? So you can use this ribbon and you can tape it, you can glue it, you can staple it, whatever you have at your disposal, and you can just put it right back through. I have a little gap where I had that opening from the old construction paper, and there's still some glue behind it, and I'm just gonna tack it in there. So now you have the pieces, and have some fun. I got these fun little, I think I actually got these for the holidays. I've had them since the holiday season. Reuse, repurpose, all the things. So I have a little bit of glue. We are going to, where do we want to put it? Do we want to put it smack dab in the middle?
Let's do the center.
Okay, let's do it. You just put a little dot, and then you do this. And parents, honestly, you can use anything you have in the house. The whole point here is just to keep the kids busy for at least 35 seconds. And if you can get that, if you can get 35 seconds, you are welcome. You might be able to finish a sip of coffee while it's hot. And the best part, they're nice and quiet.
Quiet, yeah.
Yes.
I like it.
So enjoy your 4th of July holiday celebrations, and you can do it in style, but not with a ton of noise. Okay, that's your Dina-I-Y.
I love it. Thank you, Dina.